today I'll be talking about Masquerain, the only evolution of Surskit who evolves at level 22. Its previous PYC dates are December 6th, 1996, September 27th, 1999, July 18th, 2002, May 8th, 2005, February 27th, 2008, December 18th, 2010, October 8th, 2013, July 29th, 2016, May 20th, 2019, and March 10th, 2022. I like Masquerain's design and name. Its design is clever, mimicking how some real-life insects have wing spots that resemble eyes and are meant to scare predators. I'm confused by its evolution, though. Outside of Masquerain's ability to sense when a storm is coming, it has little connection to Surskit. It feels like these were two bug Pokemon that they made an evolutionary line just because they could. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we're talking about Masquerain, the eyeball Pokemon, whose number is 0284. This is what it looks like. Its type is Bug Flying, abilities, Intimidate. On Nerve is its Hidden ability, gender ratios 50-50, catch rate is 75 or 17.5%. Breeding is a groups Water 1 and Bug, hatch time 15 cycles, height is 2'7" or 0.8 meters, weight is 7.9 pounds or 3.6 kilograms, basic experience yield is 128 in Gen 3 through 4, and 159 in 5+. Living rays being fast, EV yield 2, 1 in special attack and 1 in special defense, shape is that, has no feet so it has no footprint, Pokedex color is blue, and base friendship is 70. Masquerain is a dual-type bug-flying Pokemon introduced in Gen 3. It evolves from Surskit, starting at level 22. Biology, Masquerain is a light blue insectoid Pokemon with 2 pairs of rhombus-shaped wings on each side of its body. Its head is shaped like an elongated teardrop with a pink face and round black eyes. On either side of its head is a large antenna that resembles an angry eye. The antennae are white with pink along the lower rim. White lines along the rim resemble eyelashes, while a large dark pink dot in the middle represents the pupil or iris. These eye spots are used to intimidate enemies. Masquerain's 4 wings allow it to fly in any direction and hover, but it cannot fly when its wings are wet. As shown in its official artwork and the TCG, the wings are translucent. Additionally, rainy weather causes its antennae to become heavy and droop. In order to protect its wings and antennae, this Pokemon will shelter under trees or eaves of houses. Masquerain lives on water's edge. You can see Masquerain's translucent wings. Evolution, Masquerain evolves from Surskit, so Surskit, Masquerain. Game data, Pokedex entries. In Gen 3, in Ruby, Masquerain intimidates enemies with the eye-like patterns on its antennas. This Pokemon flaps its 4 wings to freely fly in any direction, even sideways and backwards, as if it were a helicopter. Sapphire, Masquerain's antennas have eye-like patterns that usually give it an angry look. If the eyes are droopy and appear sad, it is said to be a sign that a heavy rainfall is on its way. Emerald, it intimidates foes with the large eye-like patterns on its antennae. Because it can't fly if its wings get wet, it shelters itself from rain under large trees and eaves. Fire Red and Leaf Green, the antennae have distinctive patterns that look like eyes. When it rains, they grow heavy, making flight impossible. In Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, its antennae have eye patterns on them. Its 4 wings enable it to hover and fly in any direction. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it flaps its 4 wings to hover and fly freely in any direction, to and fro and sideways. The Gen 5 Pokedex entries are Diamond, Pearl, and Platinums. In Gen 6, so is X's. Y is Heart Gold and Soul Silver's entry. Omega Ruby is basically rubies, but Masquerain and Pokemon are now the correct casing, and the short dashes are now long dashes. Alpha Sapphire is basically sapphires, but Masquerain is now the correct casing. In Gen 7 and Sun, it intimidates enemies with the eye-like patterns on its antennae. Its 4 wings allow it to fly in any direction. Moon, its wings and antennae don't cope well with moisture. After a rain, it faces sunward to dry off. Ultra Sun, Masquerain intimidates enemies with the eye-like patterns of its eye spots. If that doesn't work, it definitely makes its escape on its set of 4 wings. Ultra Moon, its thin, wing-like antennae are highly absorbent. It waits out rainy days in tree hollows. The Gen 8 Pokedex entry is its Diamond and Pearl counterpart. In Gen 9, Scarlet is basically Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Y's entry, but the double short dash is now a long dash. Violet is Fire Red and Leaf Green's entry. Masquerain in the Alola Pokedex, Masquerain in the Paldea Pokedex. This is full evolutionary line image. You can see it's near some Surskit in the background. That's fun. Masquerain in the Kitakami Pokedex. You can see kind of flying around this tree, I guess. And you can see the drooped eyes, making it so obviously a storm is coming. Game locations, side game locations, held items. In Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black 2, White 2, XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, you get the Silver Powder 5% of the time. Stats, base stats, will compare Gens 3 through 6 and Gen 7 onward. So HP 70, that stays the same. Attack 60, that stays the same. Defense 62, that stays the same. Special attack 80, that went up to 100. Special defense 82, that stays the same. Speed 60, that went up to 80. So this one has a total of 414. This one has a total of 454. Pokathlon stats. Type effectiveness, damaged only by normal, poison, ghost, steel, water, psychic, dragon, dark, and fairy. Weak to flying, rock, fire, electric, and ice, all for double except for rock, which is for 4. Immune to ground, resistant to fighting, and grass for a 4th, and bug for a half. Notes, if gravity is an effect, this Pokemon is given an Iron Ball. In Gen 4, a ring target, or it is affected by Smackdown or Ingrain, the effectiveness, ground type moves is half, so go from 0 to half. In Gen 5, if this Pokemon is given an Iron Ball, the effectiveness of ground type moves is 1, so go from 0 to 1. Learn Step by leveling up. I'll go down to level 22 here, so 22 Scary Face and Air Cutter, 26 Stun Spore, 32 Air Slash, 38 Giga Drain, 44 Bug Buzz, and 52 Quiver Dance. By TM, since it has a different typing than Surskit, I will read it. 1 Takedown, 4 Agility, 5 Mudslap, 6 Scary Face, 7 Protect, 11 Water Pulse, 14 Acrobatics, 15 Struggle Bug, 16 Psybeam, 18 Thief, 21 Pounce, 22 Chilling Water, 25 Facade, 27 Aerial Ace, 32 Swift, 34 Icy Wind, 35 Mudshot, 40 Air Cutter, 47 Endure, 49 Sunny Day, 50 Rain Dance, 60 U-Turn, 62 Foul Play, 65 Air Slash, 70 Sleep Talk, 77 Waterfall, 85 Rest, 95 Leech Life, 103 Substitute, 110 Liquidation, 111 Giga Drain, 113 Tailwind, 114 Shadow Ball, 119 Energy Ball, 123 Surf, 130 Helping Hand, 132 Baton Pass, 135 Ice Beam, 142 Hydro Pump, 143 Blizzard, 152 Giga Impact, 160 Hurricane, 162 Bug Buzz, 163 Hyper Beam, 168 Solar Beam, 171 Terra Blast, 174 Haze, 182 Bug Bite, 185 Lunge, 193 Weather Ball, 197 Dual Wing Beat, 203 Suck Up, and 219 Skitter Smack. We're skipping by breeding. By a prior evolution, you get Bubble Beam, Mist, and Sticky Web from Surskit. Side game data, you got all this. Evolution data, Surskit, level 22 Masquerain. Sprites here, so very similar. These are more orange. This is more like a brown, and that's kind of a red. This is more blue. Shiny is green, yellow, maybe a different kind of brown, and then kind of this, I don't know what that's called, another kind of brown, I guess. Okay, Gen 4, okay, a lot more of orange here, and then we got purple there in the center, a little bit different blue for the body. This is kind of a pinkish color, I guess. Then we got green, green for this part, and still kind of yellow for the rest, but a different kind of yellow, I think, because that's a different kind of white. Gen 5, the full back sprites, not really much change. This is a lot light. I think the colors just generally get a lot lighter, and this one's a lot more sort of white. The eyes get maybe a little bit bigger and more cutesy. Your Gen 6 brings in the models here, so pretty good adaptation. Of course, the blue problem of that generation, the clear was blue, it became blue. A lot lighter colors as well. Gen 7 fixes the lighting thing, but makes it, it's green clear, that's fun. Homes, you got these, okay. In animation, Masquerain and Pokemon the series, Sun and Moon, okay. Sugimori reference sheet for Pokemon the series, Ruby and Sapphire. It's kind of fun, you can see how it's, walking on water, that's interesting. Okay. Pokedex entries, we recorded this one for the anime section, so we'll let Maze Pokedex read it.
Masquerain, the eyeball Pokemon. Masquerain is the evolved form of Surskit. Its feelers, which resemble eyeballs, help to throw off opponents. It is able to hover in the sky like a helicopter.
Pokemon Generations, so Masquerain and Pokemon Generations here. These are going to be running from a storm. So you got Spoink here, Bakuhita, Breloom, and Ninjask here. In the manga, Masquerain and Pokemon Adventures. In the TCG trivia, Masquerain can be seen as a counterpart to Araquanid. Both share the bug type and the same base stat totals, and both can be found at Mali Garden in Pokemon Sun and Moon, taking the place of the other depending on the time, with Masquerain being found during the night, and Araquanid in the day. Furthermore, both are the evolved forms of Pokemon based partially on Water Striders. Of all changes to base stat totals, Masquerain received the largest increase at 40 in Gen 7. Origin, Masquerain seems to be based on a variety of insects. Although rarely shown, it apparently has the ability to walk on the surface of water using its wings as if they were legs, so it may be based on a water strider. Its Japanese name suggests inspiration from moths, many of which use eye spots to frighten would-be predators. Masquerain's eye spots in particular form a pattern similar to a mask or a cat face. Masquerain's habitat, translucent wings, hovering flight pattern, and its transformation from the water-type Surskit to a flying type are reminiscent of dragonflies and damselflies. Its raindrop-shaped head resembles some lanternflies. Name origin, Masquerain may be a combination of masquerade, a disguise, and rain. Ame moth may be a combination of ame, rain, or almond bowl, water strider, and moth. Now the languages, external links. Let's move on. Now let's watch Masquerain's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching episode 351, A Fan with a Plan. In this episode, Ash Ketchum, the main character, and traveling companions Brock, May, and Max have come to Rebello Town, where May is about to enter a contest with two of her 4 Pokemon here. And she has overheard her rival Drew practicing with his Masquerain.
Steep climb and use quick attack.
Okay, I would say that is Masquerain's first scene in the anime. Now let's see why other people love Masquerain. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at TV art fan art. For those of you familiar with the series, you might be wondering why we're on the single image, and that's because this is the only image we'll be doing today. So this is Masquerain by Lunar Thunderstorm. This really cool Masquerain image here. You can see how part of it is clear and stuff, and it's on this cool white background. Yes, it's very well done. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight, as I'll be waiting until I've talked about Vigoroth to evolve Surskit into Masquerain. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Shroomish. As always, this is my proper outfit. You'll see me tomorrow.